This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, welcome to another War and Pieces. Well, guess what? It's one of my favorite days. It's when I usually get all my new war games in. Now, this one here has been out a few times, and I have one version of it, but I wanted to see what the new version of this monster is. World at War, Second World War in Europe and Pacific. This has been out of print for a little while. It's back out there. Let's open up the box and take a look and talk about this masterpiece. So what are we getting in this bad boy? Well, I can tell you this much. You are definitely getting a lot. You're getting... You know you're in trouble when you get a thing to hold counters. Plenty of dice, your cards for oil effect and all the other things that happen. You are going to need a binder for this, and you are going to need one very quickly. This is the rules booklet, and this is a very, very deep game. I don't even want to take this out, but just showing you all the things that you've got to pick up on. This really is a very deep game. And of course you get your research and diplomacy tables. There's a lot going on in here. Just a real lot going on, plain and simple. And then of course you are going to get a scenario book, which is going to help you out with everything. You're going to be able to break this up into little sections and do a lot of different things, but playing the full game, you got to be ready, because this is an event into itself. Your record sheets. They have a whole book just for record sheets. Boy, I tell you, this is just always just an exciting and fun game, but very, very deep. This is for the hardcore, a hardcore war gamer for sure. And your maps, these are paper maps, but they are absolutely beautiful. We'll take a look at those in a minute. And as you can see, you have your naval charts for the Japanese. Just a ton of charts that really aren't explanatory until you really get into this. This is a game that you are going to have to take some time to learn. The complexity is probably at the highest that you're going to be able to get. And we're just going to take a look at one of the maps here. We're looking at the Russian map. As you can see, this is China and part of Russia and Mongolia, and just very detailed. And you put all these together and you got yourself, you're going to need a very big table to play this bad boy on. And all I can tell you is I have experienced this, and it is a really great experience, especially if you got somebody that really knows the rules very, very, very well. And your counter sheets, you just have a ton of counters. I mean, there is no end to the amount of counters that you have. Just all in all, I mean, you're going to get 10 counter sheets. You can tell that's Germany, America. You know, just beautifully done. And just another all-time classic game. If you, like I said, if you are a hardcore war gamer and you want to take the chance and get into this, and on the back here, you get a look at the entire map together. Oops, let's put it so you guys can see it. And there's the Europe conference map, the Pacific conference map. I mean, there's a lot going on here. A lot going on here, and well worth it. So, with that, oh, historical event chart. You got to have one of those, of course. But there is a lot going on here, and it is a masterpiece. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts on this very, very, very heavy war game. Yet again, another GMT masterpiece. I've played this game in the past. This is a fantastic game. We were talking on the Alaboom this week about beginner war games. Well, this isn't one of them. This is one that you start on a Friday, and maybe you'll get halfway through it by Sunday with a couple of your friends. This is one of those ones that you save for those winter days when you're going to be snowed in. The complexity is high, very low solitary, but what an all-around fantastic experience. And as you see in the box, perfect components. I really, really, really love this game. I always have. This is definitely a 4 out of 5 for me. And I suggest if you have the means to pick this up, it's a little pricey, but you can get it for, I believe it's 130 bucks at Miniature Market. I really suggest you invest in what I consider a classic war game. That's it for this War and Pieces. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob, and we will see you soon.